The tank-topped one is back.
Hello.
Sorry,
Wrong microphone.
Wrong
Beth.
microphone, Beth.
Oh, well, no, that's you sitting in the wrong place, my love.
Am I sitting at number 4, and have you put the number 4 fader up?
Well, I have now, but I thought you were at number 3. I thought you would have been closer to Christy today since, you didn't have to...
Oh, she's still upset about that poem yesterday, isn't she?
No, I'm not bothered about the poem. Don't care about the poem. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of sat down, was quite comfortable, and realised I'd left my scripts downstairs on the printer. So
You can't do radio without a script, you know.
Well, no, in fairness, it's not a script. Just tells me what's coming up. Really? How many pieces of paper?
Hang on a second. So, did you have something to say about investing?
No, you were just saying that Toys R Us wasn't an obvious. Well, if you're looking at internet shopping as opposed to having a massive warehouse where people go and walk around, as opposed to maybe buying on Amazon, you kind of would say that, the internet shopping was going to take over, and that kind of model was possibly on the way out, because you don't try on toys. Clothes stores, you like to try on clothes and see if they fit and things like this.
Except now, of course, that's ruining the likes of New Look, because of course you can return things now as well. So now a lot of people aren't even shopping in clothes shops.
There we go.
They're just doing all online.
You're sitting there going, in Peel, this means nothing to me.
We have been revisiting the phrases that we really can't stand. I know you talked about this again earlier this week. Bubble in Ramsey says, mine is women know best.
I bet.
Anyway.
How does that fit with your feminist undertones? I can see the look there, as if to say, there's a horrible smell in here.
Feminist undertones.
Okay, overtones then.
Oh, shush and tell me what's on the show.
Tones of feminism.
You want to know what's on my show? Sorry, right, okay. Today is National Goof Off Day.
Ooh, bye
nice.
then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, goodbye. We're going to be talking about, would you trust an autonomous car?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
No, I really wouldn't.
Do you not think it might drive better?
I've heard the news stories. One drove a guy into the back of a truck.
Did another drive over?
And another drove over a woman last week.
Did it drive over a traffic bollard?
Oh, stop.
Will it be better than us humans at driving cars?
Is that what Beth did? I'm just guessing here.
Carry on.
Would it approach the quarter bridge in the correct lane?
I was learning then, okay?
I was terrified then. Right, what else are we talking about? We're talking about, apparently the French prefer American food more than Americans. We're talking about that. We're talking about restrictions on lavish weddings. We're talking about traffic lights that have a political leaning. We're also talking cup of tea catchphrases, being polite with a couple of letters. And the Domino's Pizza Challenge is the very first bongs.
Oh, bongs.
Bongs.
Okay.
As in big tower with clock and bell that goes bong.
Right. More
Speaking
phrases.
of crazy words, Janet says, I love the evolution of language, but what I can't stand is awful jargon that people adopt and use thoughtlessly. That's the opposite of inventive. So she gives examples such as, let's draw a line under this. Our hearts go out to their loved ones, and she calls them such empty phrases.
I know, but the trouble is, and I kind of see what Janet means there, but the problem is people say it because they genuinely mean it and they feel it, and I just think anything that is said very often in that sort of context will become an empty phrase. There's another one.
It's also something
thoughts
that people
and prayers,
say.
thoughts and prayers. When the likes of Trump says something like that instead of actually something a lot more meaningful, that irritates me.
The question is, though, for sort of everyday that people on the street, is they say a lot of those things when they want to say something and you don't quite know what to say.
Yeah.
So empty phrases do kind of almost fill that void, don't they?
Yeah, and that's thing, I suppose, at least you are expressing something that is sort of from the heart.
The most annoying thing I find when it comes to phrases, and I'm going to use it on radio here because I'm one of the biggest culprits, is what we call, crutch phrases. When your brain is trying to work out what next to do on a computer or with a microphone, and you will say something. Yeah. So
I'll tell you now.
I'll tell you now that that one. Yeah, thank you very much. Or wonderful. I used to say wonderful a lot during interviews, and I discovered it was really bad because I had to go through all these recorded interviews. If I was talking about something really serious, and they'd say, and if you eat this, you could end up with a heart disease or cancer, and I go wonderful and moving swiftly on. So
it's